I started this channel to take you with me, to show you what it's really like living here. This is POV Oman. No face, no filter, just a camera and the courage to share. So let's begin. Today, we're house hunting in Oman. A friend of mine has just moved from the UK and he's trying to find a villa for him and his family. On the way, we're talking areas, budgets, and how different the rental process is here. In Oman, you see a place you like, you message the agent, and you can usually view it on the same day. For our first location, we're looking at a brand new modern villa. 4 bedrooms plus a maid's room, 6 bathrooms, and the rent is 700 riyals a month. For my UK viewers, that's about £1,400 a month for a full villa. So let's check it out. We start our tour in the kitchen. This one actually comes fully fitted with a dishwasher, gas cooker, oven, and even a built-in microwave. The only thing missing is the fridge.
That's saving a lot already by the way.
Dishwasher and range.
Nice.
And before we get to the living space, here's the first cultural touch you'll see in almost every Omani home. 2 sinks and a ground floor washroom right by the entrance, designed specifically for guests who come to visit. In the main living area, straight away you can see an open layout and lots of natural light. This villa doesn't really come with much of a backyard, just a walkway that takes you round to the front. For families, outdoor space can be a big deal, especially if you have kids. So this one might not tick that box.
It's their responsibility, right?
Yeah.
You let me know if you want to show it to somebody, I can send them.
Upstairs, we head straight into the master bedroom, and this one's actually done really nicely. Built-in wardrobes and a good amount of space. The bathroom has both a bathtub and a shower, all in a clean, modern design. And this is the master bedroom. High ceilings and plenty of space. A feature wall already installed, so you have a head start when it comes to designing your own space. The other bedroom on this floor is connected through a living space you can see here. And just like the master, it has built-in wardrobes and the same clean, elegant design running throughout the villa. So now we've seen 2 bedrooms on the first floor, and now we're heading to the top floor to check out the rest of the rooms. Up here we have 3 more rooms, one here, and down the corridor you've got what's known as the maid's room. Pretty standard in villas here and usually a lot smaller than the other bedrooms. Outside you've got a balcony area which most families use for hanging laundry. That wraps up the tour of this villa. Now we're heading downstairs to talk numbers, because if there's one thing I've learned here, it's this: always negotiate.
Final round, fight!
Alright, first viewing's over. We're just a row of villas. Beautiful villas. So now we're gonna hear from the man himself. Okay, first viewing's done. New building, new house, right? MashaAllah.
After the viewing, we start weighing up the pros and cons. For him, it's simple. He needs 5 bedrooms, it has to be close to work, close to a mosque, and near a supermarket. So we talk it through on the drive, ticking off what works and what doesn't, and then it's on to the next location. And this is villa number 2. So this one is a little different. It's slightly older, but it comes with 5 bedrooms plus a maid's room and 7 bathrooms. The price is similar to the first villa, but the big difference here is that this one is furnished. As we walk in, the first thing you notice is the hallway. It's well lit and feels welcoming. Furnished places can be a big plus. They save you money and the hassle of buying everything yourself. But this is where you have to be careful. Furniture can be outdated or not well maintained, and pictures online can be deceiving. So the first thing I always check is the condition of what's already here. So far on the ground floor, we've seen 2 separate living rooms and the main kitchen. And outside, you've got a separate kitchen, a maid's room, and a space set up for laundry. Already you can see the layout here is different from the first villa that we viewed before.
Yeah.
It was good, man.
We head back inside to check the bedrooms upstairs. Up here, there's another small living space that connects everything. There are 3 bedrooms on this floor. The first one already has 2 beds, fitted wardrobes, and the bathroom looks decent. The second bedroom is pretty similar to the first, just with slightly different bedding arrangements.
Out of sight, out of mind, eh?
Yeah, I mean, he built it for his family, right? I like this area. Especially here, the highway access is right.
Then we step into the master bedroom. This one's really spacious with plenty of wardrobe space and its own ensuite. Altogether, this floor has 3 bedrooms, with the master clearly being the standout. Upstairs we've got 2 more bedrooms, but honestly what really draws me in is the space outside. They've turned it into almost a little play area. AstroTurf on the floor, a basketball hoop, and even a swing. You can already picture kids running around here. It's Maghrib and you can hear the adhan in the background, the sun is setting, and the whole place just feels different. And finally, you guessed it, negotiation time.
Yeah, but what do you think?
What do you think, man? I think, to be honest, it's a beautiful house.
It's alright, man.
The next day, we're out again to view another villa, and I want to quickly explain how renting typically works here in Oman. Most rental contracts are either monthly or yearly. Monthly rentals are simple. You need your ID and a way to pay. Yearly contracts are different. You need your Omani residency card and 12 months worth of checks. Those checks come from your bank, and you can't open a bank account without your residency card. So if you're planning to move, that order is important. Here we are at the final villa I'll be showing in this video. This is the biggest one we've seen so far. A luxury 7-bedroom villa with 8 bathrooms. It's unfurnished and the rent is 700 riyals a month. As we walk in, you can already tell this villa is bigger than the first 2, and it's at the same price. There's a ground floor bedroom right by the entrance, and as you walk down the corridor on the right, there's a majlis with its own separate entrance. The majlis itself is pretty spacious with nice lighting, and connected to it you've got those sinks and a bathroom set up just for your guests. Next, we walk into a big open space that looks like the main living area. You can tell there's some refurbishment work going on here, but that's usually completed before anyone moves in. Connected to the living room is an open kitchen with a kitchen island and some appliances already installed. So far, so good. The only downside I'd point out at this time is that there isn't a lot of natural light coming in here. Next, we head upstairs to the first floor. And again, you see that living space that connects all the rooms together. This floor has 4 bedrooms. They're all pretty spacious, and I really like the finish in the bathrooms. Clean, modern, and well done. Some of the rooms come with a balcony, and some of the bathrooms have a shower instead of a bathtub. I can already see how that could cause a few arguments between my kids if I was living here.
Any lights here? Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Next, I check out the 2 bedrooms on this floor. They are all fairly similar in size and layout, nothing too different from what we've already seen.
I think wardrobes are going in there. This is a 4th bedroom.
As we head upstairs, I catch my friend giving his family a quick video tour, getting their approval before making any decisions. Up on this floor, there are 2 more bedrooms, and again, the first thing I'm drawn to is the space outside. Being a parent, straight away, I noticed those 2 gaps in the wall would be a concern for young children. That being said, the view from up here is absolutely beautiful, and you get a clear sense of what's nearby and how the area is laid out. Back inside, we pass through another living space before checking out the 2 bedrooms on this floor. So far, every bedroom we've seen comes with its own ensuite and built-in wardrobes as well.
The house is huge, mashallah, tabarakallah.
And this is the final room in the villa. So altogether you've got 1 bedroom on the ground floor, 4 bedrooms on the first floor, and 2 on the second floor, 7 bedrooms in total. And I can't finish the viewing without checking out the roof. And wow, that's a lot of air conditioners. You might be thinking the electric bill would be sky high in a place like this, but it's actually more affordable than you expect. I'll break down utilities and living costs properly in another video, inshallah. After seeing all these places, you start to realize houses can look very different depending on where you are in the world. Back in the UK, space was limited and I made do with what I had. Here in Oman, you genuinely get more for your money. Bigger homes, more space, and layouts designed with families and gatherings in mind. There's a hadith that says, "It's part of a man's happiness to have a righteous neighbor, a comfortable mount, and a spacious dwelling." And when you see it like that, you realize how important gratitude is. Whether your home is big or small, furnished or empty, it's the people inside it, the peace and the barakah that turns a house into a home. And that's something worth being grateful for wherever you are.